I won't lie, I'm 50 years old, and this is probably one of the most exciting times of my life. I was in New York City for the dot-com boom and the startup. I was in New York City for the Wall Street of the 90s. I've been to a lot of cool places in my life, but I've never felt so excited about this space. And maybe we start off and talk about what you see here, because it does feel a little like the Roaring '20s. There's this new financial system. You've talked about this new concept of money that's going to change everything. You've also said that this industry is in a super cycle, and we need to be aware of that. Tell me what you see that maybe not a lot of other people see when you look at this industry as a whole.
Sure. So I do think that there are many, many super exciting things that we're looking at. But the most fundamental thing that I believe is happening here with the Web3, with blockchains and crypto, that's unparalleled at this point, and that sort of the population, the people around the world have discovered through trial and error, is this new generational opportunity that's unveiling before us, and that opens up a new type of economy through a new type of technology to people all over the world. So specifically, moving a bit closer, the idea is that if you can create an economic system, a financial system that works at the speed and scale of the internet and is very inexpensive as the internet is right now, and then becomes accessible to anyone, anywhere in the world. At that point, you have a sort of financial big bang, unlike anything else we've seen previously. And you could look at this as a similar experiment that we've had with the internet, where we've seen tremendous growth, tremendous opportunity with specifically two things happening there. One was this idea that you needed a browser or an interface through which the people could experiment the internet. And through this browser, we not only started playing with this new technology, but we essentially also created a market, because you needed a lot of users in order to be able to build the new applications, the new businesses, and so forth. And then secondly, fundamental to this entire growth that we've seen throughout the early days of the internet was the transition from dial-up to broadband. So it's nice to have the ideas out there, but until they're only toys, you cannot build world-class businesses on top of them. So this is why we believe that having this new financial system built on natively digital tools that are open and transparent to the entire world, and then accessible to the entire world, will create an opportunity that will not only be huge in scale, but then accessible to anyone equally. You'll not be able to miss this if you have access to the internet and so forth. And this then can go into 1,000 directions as we look at the different applications that we're discussing about. But it's extremely important to note that this will come as a sort of super wave. This is why we're specifically referring to it as a super cycle. It's not about what the market does right now. It's about what we can do with technology and real world adoption. If we can do this, then we're going to live in a different world.